Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm naming this House Nerdy, and today we got to talk about all the reviews that are coming out for Spider-Man No Way Home. I want to talk about the positive things people are talking about, the negative things people are talking about, just overall my opinion of the reviews that are coming out, and really what to expect in the movie. So starting off, a lot of the reviews for this movie are very positive. You got people like Rob from Comics Explained just going crazy, saying it's better than Infinity War and Endgame. The Rotten Tomato score is still 100%, I think. That's what I checked earlier, and that's what it said. So, that's crazy. No, I don't think it'll stay that way, but just, the hype level for this movie and the reaction to it are the same level. People are saying this is by far the best Spider-Man movie, as everything you could want if you're a Spider-Man fan in this movie. And just in general, people are just really satisfied with this film and are saying that it did a great job doing a lot of things and it just nailed it. A couple criticisms, like they said the middle of the movie, some people said, where it was a little slow and it just wasn't, it was some iffy parts there. And there were just some things that people didn't enjoy, I guess you would say, or just, they were light criticisms, but they were there is what I'm trying to say. People had some problems, but they didn't take away from the film that much. Most people loved it. They maybe had a few gripes with it, but all in all, a lot of people came to the same conclusion that this is just Spider-Man to the max, and it's just great. But one thing I really want to talk about is the drama aspect, or the depth, what they did with Peter Parker, or Tom Holland Peter Parker, right? And there's a lot of people saying, confirming what I thought and what I was really hoping for this movie, that it really did a lot of great things for our Spider-Man. He's gonna go through things that makes him grow up and become the Spider-Man that a lot of us know and love, and go through the Spider-Man things that a lot of us want him to go through. The character is about suffering, it's about going through loss and getting through that and using your powers to do good, even though it's really easier to just put it away and live your life, but that that's just not the right thing to do. And it's really, struggle is just a main factor to character, and I think that they're gonna put Spider-Man through the ringer in this movie. They're gonna really build our character, give him some character development, our Tom Holland Peter Parker, and really I just think it's gonna be a great Spider-Man movie. I don't know if it's gonna be better than Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1, but it just really it has a good chance, you know what I mean? It has a lot more things than those movies did. This is really Spider-Man Endgame. John Watt said it best. This is the culmination of about 20 years of filmmaking, 20 years of Spider-Man movies, 20 years of Marvel movies. This is just a lot going into this movie. People are very hyped. There are a lot of spoilers that have been talked about, and I might talk about that a little later in the video, after I wrap this part. But there are some nice things in this movie, I'll put it like that, right? And a lot of people said there are some surprises. I don't know how many surprises there would be if you've been looking at spoilers and leaks, but a lot of people said there, people that I know look at leaks and stuff, they said there's a lot of surprises, and there were things that just really caught them off they weren't expecting. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to just the villains. I want to look forward to Doctor Strange. I'm looking forward to, like I said, Tom Holland and Peter Parker. That's probably my main, thing I'm looking forward to. I'm also looking towards, the relationship Peter and MJ have, and Peter and Ned have. Maybe if Ned goes a hobgoblin route. I don't know. Those are some leaks and reports people were talking about. I don't think that's, a high percentage, but, that would be a cool character arc. I mean, Jacob Batalon did slim down. He looks like he would be more suited, to play a hobgoblin, right? So I don't know. There are endless possibilities of what this movie could bring. We know it's going to test the multiverse waters, so to speak. There could be some cool Loki type Kang things happening with that purple spell Doctor Strange is casting. There could be just more brutal beat down on the multiverse and it breaking further, and we saw those universes crossing paths. So, and another connection could be to Hawkeye. We saw the Rogers musical sign in the No Way Home trailer, so technically it's going around the same time as Hawkeye. Hawkeye episode 5 comes out this week. We're supposed to get Vincent D'Onofrio Kingpin, so that could be a connection. Maybe he's a variant from a different universe. Who knows? There's a lot of things that could go, but that's why this week is so special and so nerdy. I'm ready to nerd out, to have a lot of fun, to just make a lot of videos, speculate on the future after No Way Home and what all this really can mean. And I'm really excited. This is probably my most anticipated movie in years, since Endgame, by far. So I'm really happy. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be probably the best Spider-Man movie. Like I said earlier, it has a really good chance. And I'm just very thankful for Marvel and the week they're giving us, so we can nerd out and have a lot of fun. If you agree or disagree, leave your opinions down below. Peace out.